Good afternoon, Pokesports. Welcome to another VGC Battle Stadium Series 12 video, bringing you a CRYOGONAL team. Now, yeah, we're running out of Pokemon to use in Series 12, huh? Here we have a CRYOGONAL team. This team was apparently a bet between IronMac404 on Discord and one of their friends. And I guess IronMac lost if he had to go ahead and make a CRYOGONAL team. But thanks to Dynamax, we can kind of use CRYOGONALs somewhat competitively, right? We can Dynamax to get max Rockfall, outspeed Zard, which is like the whole idea behind this thing, and knock it out with the max Rockfall. We also have access to max Hailstorm. We have access to, I think, a grass move, so we have max Overgrow. The thing about CRYOGONAL that makes it not great is probably its physical defense, right? If we see a Zacian, we cry, which is exactly why we have things like Landorus on this team in order to kind of damper the Zacian a little bit. We also have things like Tornadoes on this team that can set Tailwind up, make us outspeed Zacian, and we also have our own Zacian to hopefully protect us against opposing Zacians. But overall, CRYOGONAL has very decent base speed, being at 105. It outspeeds base 100s, which is really nice. Does have very good special defense, kind of average special attack at base 95, and kind of average HP too. So even its special defense doesn't help too much when its base HP is only 80. But the thing that makes, I think, CRYOGONAL the worst is its typing. Ice doesn't really help. Maybe in future generations where we can Terra type it to something else, we can maybe use CRYOGONAL competitively. Who knows? But for now, we're going to be using Dynamax and Life Orb to kind of buffer our damage output a little bit. We also have a lot of hard-hitting Pokemon on this team, like a Mystic Water Ogre and like a Choice Banded Urshifu, to kind of compensate for that CRYOGONAL's lack of damage, right? But overall, this team is super fun. Thank you so much, IronMac, for posting this on the Pokesports Discord. The Pokesports Discord is currently accepting Series 13 teams. So if you have any Series 13 teams with like a little bit of spice to them, go ahead and leave them down below in the Discord. The link to the Discord will be in the link tree down below in the description as well if you guys are having trouble getting there. There's a rental code section. Post the rental code, post the Pokepaste, and then it might appear here on the channel. Anyway, with all that out of the way, it's time to get on to the CRYOGONAL video. Alrighty, Sun team. Looks like people are bringing out all the big guns at the end of the season, huh? And here I am playing CRYOGONAL. But this is perfect. This is Charizard. So I think CRYOGONAL is actually a really good lead for us here. We can go CRYOGONAL right away. We can also go Landorus right away. It's a pretty decent option. That way we can kind of pick and choose who we Dynamax. We have to bring the Ogre into this matchup too. And I think last but not least should probably be our own Zacian. I actually don't think we need Tailwind that much here. Just because the only thing on their team that has like a lot of speed control is that Grim. I mean, you do have the Venusaur with Chlorophyll, but we could always just bring in the rain every time we see Venusaur on the field. So it's not that serious, and we don't have to deal with it immediately. And regardless, I think into like a CRYOGONAL plus Zacian comp, they're going to want to bring Charizard. I'm just hoping they don't expect a Rockfall, because if they see that the Charizard gets Rockfalled, they're not going to like that too much. They are not going to like that too much. But hey, that's why we have it. That's why we run it. To see if it does actually do a thing. Now, the issue with going against Sun teams and like standard Sun teams like this is that they have a lot of potential leads. Okay, good. It's just the standard lead. Perfect. They got to worry about both my Mons here. I don't know if they'll pick the right one, though. I don't know if they'll pick the right one. Now, they could be looking up CRYOGONAL speed. But I think our best play here. Let's go for the Dynamax, Rockfall into Zard. Also, hard swap Landorus out, go into Ogre. Just in case they're able to get a fire move off on us, we can definitely live it in the rain, right? So let's bring in the Ogre, put a little bit of pressure on their side of the field. Now, do they swap the Grim out is the question. Get some Drizzle going. See, I'm thinking the Grim has only one option, and that's to slow down one of my two Pokemon. It doesn't have to slow down Landorus, because Landorus is already naturally slower than Charizard. So, if anything, it'll probably try to slow down the CRYOGONAL. Okay, CRYOGONAL Dynamax first, as should be happening, followed by the hopefully Zard Dynamax. No Zard Dynamax. Interesting. Reflect. Okay, so they were more worried about Landorus than anything. I'm curious how much this does through Protect. It should still hurt. It should still hurt a lot. Yeah, that's damage. That is definitely damage. We got a problem now. Not really. Not really. Because a Groudon still doesn't want to come into this. I'm assuming Groudon goes into the Grim spot here. Or they just let the Charizard go down. One of the two is going to happen here. I'm going to go for the Max Hailstorm into the Charizard spot. And I'm also going to, I guess, Water Spout here. No matter what, the Charizard should go down this turn. Or swap into a Groudon. Okay, something's swapping. Okay, looks like Charizard swapping into Groudon. This is still good for us. Because this is still going to be super effective, even though it's in the sun. And we get a Hailstorm going. Actually, the Hailstorm should go before the Water Spout. So we actually get out of the sun and hit the Groudon with a super effective move. Cryogonal, baby! Cryogonal's making some things happen. They did set up Light Screen. Oh, I'm definitely knocking out that Groudon. Beautiful. They set up Light Screen. It isn't enough, though. Cryogonal is the bane of this Charizard's existence right now. And now it's the bane of this Groudon's existence. Big Water Spout. Out of the sun. Gonna do a lot of damage to both these mons. Bring the Grimmsnarl down to half as well. So now I got one of their Pokemon down. Two of their Pokemon at half HP. And they have one Pokemon left after that. No idea what it is. Hopefully it's Venusaur. Because now the weather control is all in my favor. They can't stop me. The Grimmsnarl still has the option of slowing down one of my Pokemon. It's just deciding not to, I guess. I don't know why. I'm going to go for the Max Guard here. And then I'm going to hard swap out into Lando. Simply because I want to make sure that I can live a hit from this Zard somehow, some way. And I think if I'm in the rain, I can. Battle was canceled. Never mind. We're not even going to get the chance. Cryogonal's going to make an opponent forfeit in like, what, 4 turns? 3 turns? I'll take that. I'll definitely take that. That's a good way to start. Whoa, that's a lot of things happening. Interesting. Comfy. Okay, so it's like a beat up Terrakion. Comfy's here for some reason. Probably Giga Drain Comfy onto Ogre if I had to guess. Also, Serena's there to stop the Rillaboom that we don't have. And then they have a Reshiram for some reason. Okay, we need Zacian lead, right? We need Zacian Torn lead no matter what we do. We'll bring Cryogonal in the back. Now, how do we deal with their Ogre? Beats me, man. That's going to be rough. We have to bring our own Ogre. Because our own Ogre does well into their whole team, except for like the Whimsicott and the Serena. But the Cryogonal should be able to stop those two in the back. I think they go with beat up Terrakion and Whimsicott. It looks like that's kind of their whole shtick, right? That's kind of what they want to do, how they want to play. So if they go ahead and do that, then be my guest. I'll just worry about it later on. I think this turn, this game, Zacian deals with the majority of their team. Deals with the Whim, deals with the Terrakion, deals with the Comfy. In a way, also deals with the Serena. It looks like they ran out of time. So if they lead Ogre and Serena, then we know that we know the rest of their team. It would be Comfy and Whim, which means they have very little damage if that's the case. I really hope they did that. Just leave the Terrakion out of this. Comfy Ogre. No, okay, so they didn't run out of time. They're going for the Giga Drain thing. No fun. Don't know how I could stop it. They definitely go for my Zacian spot here. They Dynamax, they Giga, they go for Zacian spot. Kevin sad. Kevin cry. Yeah, okay. Yikes. Like, I don't know what to do or say. I think I'm going to protect Zacian for now. Because I think I gotta chip the Comfy in some way. And I might as well get speed control going without wasting a turn tailwinding, right? Yeah, there's no way I could stop this. And I have to attack Comfy first is the other issue. I have to eliminate the Comfy before I eliminate the Ogre. Which means, hey, they could even ally switch this next turn. The Comfy is just really annoying in general. It's an annoying Pokemon to play against, an annoying Pokemon to deal with. Well, let's see how this turn plays out here. All right, Zacian's protecting. They ally switch immediately. Well, thankfully, that didn't matter. I was just breaking a sash here. Do they not have weakness policy? Interesting. All right, we got speed control now. Not that we didn't have it before. I was just covering for the fact that, hey, it might be a Scarfed Ogre and it might not even Dynamax. And then here's the Geyser. Into Zacian, into Zacian. We thankfully eat that up. They're lefties. Okay, so they're not even Sash. Interesting. I think I have to go for that Comfy as soon as possible. Like, I don't have a choice. Do I bother Tailwinding at this point? I don't think I have to. I'm just going to Hurricane onto the Ogre. I'll split my attacks here, right? The Hurricane should still do a lot of damage to either Pokemon here. Maybe not too much damage to Ogre, but, you know, do a lot of damage onto the Comfy. My goal is to try to waste a Dynamax for as long as I possibly can. And if I get a lot of chip damage onto this Ogre before I bring in my Cryogonal, that'll be good. All right, B-Blade now should knock out the Comfy, which is a big deal because, like, if I'm doing damage to Ogre, I can't do enough damage if the Comfy's constantly healing the Ogre. That's why you always have to go for the Comfy first, which is what makes Comfy such a nuisance mon. Because now there's this big whale that's constantly hitting me. Get the confusion, please. Nope. All right, Max Geyser will knock out something. Oh, they messed up. They switched to Torn? Oh, they let my Zacian live? Oh, no, Tom Tom. You shouldn't do that. You shouldn't do that. Oh, that's good. That's good, because I don't lose anything this turn. I just took a Comfy for free. I don't think they have Fake Out on that team either. And I have the option of Tailwinding now. Terrakion? Interesting. Wait, did I Tailwind last turn? What did I do last turn? I just Hurricaned again, right? Yeah, no Tailwind yet. I'm going to Protect here. And I think I'm protecting to stall out the last turn of this Ogre's Dynamax. I'm thinking I'm just going to Icy Wind here. Just because I think breaking potential sashes is a lot more important. The sash wasn't on the Comfy, which means it can be on Terrakion. Maybe? Probably not. Oh, Terrakion's protecting anyway. So even more reason to protect. So they were just trying to save their Terrakion before, you know, the Ogre's Dynamax is up. Or before the Zacian takes its life. So I got this Ogre down to -2. I guess I could have Hurricaned it again, but it doesn't actually matter. I'm just doing as much damage as I can. Or trying to get the most out of my Dynamax. They went for the Zacian again. Zacian's gonna live at 40, baby. We live through these protects. If you guys are running Zacian with no protect, I have a lot of questions for you. All right, now Terrakion should just be eliminated off the field. I'm gonna Hurricane onto Ogre just to get it below Water Spout. They have to double protect with Terrakion or else they die. So that means they have a 30% chance to win this turn. No, they don't. All right, cool. Big B-Blade onto their Terrakion, and this is why you should use Cobalion. Pop goes the Weasel. There goes Terrakion, and we still have Dynamax intact. Right, we still have a big Dynamax option in the back, and now this Ogre is locked in at -2 speed, and we got the Fusion, baby. Beautiful. Extra beautiful. Smack yourself in the face. This whale's looking like Zacian food right about now. Bringing in the Reshi. Ooh. Reshi in the rain, though. Right? Reshi in the rain. I think our safest option is just to go for the Ogre that never protected once. And we'll just Hurricane into the Reshi. Battle was canceled. That's another one. Another battle canceled today. Cryogonal didn't even get to play that one. It's not fair. Regigigas, Weezing, and hey, look, there's a Golduck. Interesting. I mean, hey, Golduck does have things like Cloud9 and Swift Swim, so maybe that's what it's doing here. I also know Golduck gets things like what's it called? Hypnosis. Oh my goodness. I really hope we don't have to play against that today. Unfortunately, the Cryogonal doesn't look too great in this matchup, but I'm going to bring it anyway. Like, I do have, like, I think max overgrow for an ogre, but it's still a special max overgrow, so it's not going to one-shot anything. I think I'm leading with Urshifu right away, though, because Urshifu takes care of a lot of the serious threats on their team. And I might honestly just go Urshifu plus Torn in order to really deal with this Regigigas as soon as possible. I could also go Zacian, because that still outspeeds the majority of their team. But I think I'm going Torn here. Torn, Cryogonal. Do I bother with the Ogre? Ogre kind of helps them in a way. I think Zacian is more beneficial to this matchup. So I'm going to leave the Ogre behind. I think Ogre into Golduck is not a great option because the two abilities that it could have are like Cloud9 and Swift Swim, both of which help the Golduck. So I'm not going to try to help the opponent here. In fact, I'll just try to punch it in the face with an Urshifu. I do think Urshifu is like a serious win con for me here though. So I have to keep it safe. Okay, they go Golduck anyway, so they give the rain. So that's definitely a Swift Swim one, if I had to guess. But we got a lot of pain here, because we should be able to outspeed the Golduck, and I think we gotta go all in on this Ogre. Or just a Wicked Blow, right? We gotta make sure that this Ogre's health goes down. It's just a straight up Tailwind Wicked Blow situation. I'm hoping a Golduck can't one-shot an Urshifu. If it Dynamaxes, that means they just wasted a Dynamax on a Golduck. So I think I'm kind of cool with that too. So yeah, we're just going to Tailwind. We're going to Tailwind. We are going to Wicked Blow, Choice Band, Crit Boosted. They are going to Dynamax something. I honestly prefer it to be the Golduck than the Ogre. Unfortunately, it's the Ogre. So I wonder what Golduck is doing here. This is still going to hurt. It's not going to knock it out, though. And the reason why I was preferring this is because then I know I could deal with it, right? All right, here's the Tailwind. Unfortunately, I won't be mitigating the Water Spout damage because Water Spout is no longer a factor. But here's a nice Choice Band boosted Wicked Blow. Going to be a 2-hit KO on the Ogre. That's nice. Ooh, nice crit, obviously. Icy Wind. Okay, so that screws up my two Pokemon here. But the Pokemon I have in the back aren't too fearful. Now, I'm just wondering, do they definitely go for Urshifu here with the Max Geyser, right? I can only guess. I'm pretty sure that's the case, yeah. All right, so they do go with the Urshifu. That is absolutely going to obliterate my Urshifu. I don't think Cryogonal knocks out Ogre, but I also don't think Ogre knocks out a Dynamax Cryogonal because of my base 135 special defense. So I think my goal here has to be maybe Icy Wind them in return, if I can. Dynamax, Max Overgrow the Golduck for now. And then next turn, I can start worrying about this Ogre when the grassy terrain is on the field. And I can practically, not guarantee, but I can have a higher chance of knocking out the Ogre with that move. I also don't even know if this Ogre is a Sylvester. I don't know if this Ogre has Protect. I don't know if this Ogre has any move that can destroy me. Like, it could have Ancient Power for all I know. Be the Ancient Power Max Rockfall Ogre set. I've seen crazier. All right, Dynamax Cryogonal on the channel today. Shiny Dynamax Cryogonal. That's cool. Nice. Let's see if we can make some things happen here. Now, keep in mind, my Cryogonal should be faster than everything because I'm Tailwinded and I wasn't Icy Winded yet either. So hopefully no Sash. Beautiful. That's what I needed. I needed no Sash there. And now my Torn should still... Oh, I guess I'll take that crit. Thank you very much. My Torn should still go before this Ogre here because I'm theoretically at +1 speed. Beautiful. So now I made the Ogre a little bit slower. I guess I could have gone for a Hurricane there just for a little bit more damage, but I wanted to make sure the speed control was in my favor just in case the Golduck did outspeed my Cryogonal. But it's okay. Max Geyser now into my Cryogonal. Come on, special defense, baby. Yes. I could take any special hit. Any. The second you throw a physical hit on me, though, I am a little bit screwed. But hey, any special hit, I'll take. Now, the thing is, they saw the Max Overgrow now, which is unfortunate, not gonna lie. And did they have Zacian on this team? I believe they did. Oh, yeah, well, there it is. I think I'm okay. How many turns of Tailwind do we have? 2 Tailwind turns. I still don't know what this Ogre set is, so I'm gonna max guard first. And I'm gonna Hurricane the Zacian just to add some confused chance if I can get it. And also chip down the Zacian a little bit. Because the obvious target is the Cryogonal. Looks like the Ogre didn't protect though, which is really surprising to me. Any confuse? No confuse, unfortunately. The Beam Blade will go into the Cryogonal spot. Not going to knock it out, obviously, because of Protect. Followed by another Max Geyser also into that spot. That's really aggressive. But it's good, though. It's good. Because now we can better prepare for this Ogre. I think if we knock out Ogre here, that's our best case scenario. Because there's no way that we're going to be able to knock out the Zacian this turn. The Ogre does have an easier option to switch now, though. I just don't recall what they have in the back. Could be a Weezing, could be it's not gonna be a Gigas. It's either Weezing or Bronzong. That changes things for us, right? I could just go for a max grass into that spot, but then again, I don't know what it is gonna go in that spot. So I'm thinking about going for max Hailstorm in case it's a Weezing swap, because they might want to preserve the Ogre for the late game. I'm going to max Hailstorm. This is really risky. I'm going to double into that spot just because I think it's swapping. So I want to make sure I can do... Nah, nothing swaps. That's so unfortunate. I could have taken out that Ogre there. I might still. Who knows? Probably not. Depends if I can crit a Hurricane or not. That's so unfortunate, though. Why wouldn't you swap that? Oh, well. Let's just go for the Hurricane. Cross our fingers. Come on. Okay, good. So that was my best play. Because I covered for the swap in case they swapped. They go for the B-Blade here. Now, do they go for the... They should go for the Tornadus. They don't. Okay, fine. I think Cryogonal fulfilled its purpose. So I'm totally cool with that. And now that we have the ice or the hail in the sky, what that means is the grassy terrain recovery is, you know, null and void for their side of the field. It also does mean our turns are like 7 times longer, but it's okay. Tailwind Peters, I could always activate the next turn. I do have my own Zacian, and I think this Zacian has enough attack to knock out their Zacian from that health. Now, what do they have in the back? It's the Bronzong. Ding dong, it's Bronzong. I have Dark Pulse, unironically. I have to check my Zacian speed stat. I have it over here. It's max speed Jolly. Perfect. I can't be any faster than their Zacian. So I'm going to Behemoth Blade here. And then just Dark Pulse into the other guy. Yeah, let's do that. Just chip down the Bronzong a little bit. Of course, they protect. That's fine. As long as we get some chip onto Bronzong, maybe even a potential flinch here. Are they going to try to Trick Room? They might be predicting me to Tailwind. This is why I didn't Tailwind, because the Trick Room was always a possibility. That's great damage, though. Wow. Flinch! No, they do Trick Room, though. Hey, if they're also max speed, then we're okay. Do they go for my Thunderous spot here after they just saw that I had that, though? No, I think they still go Zacian. They still go Zacian, right? They might try to Gyro Ball Thunderous or something, if they have that. Could also protect, but I think I'm just going to Behemoth Blade into their Zacian. And yeah, just a straight up Dark Pulse. I never lowered the speed on their Zacian. So their Zacian should be, you know, if it's max speed, at the same speed tier as us, but it could just be slower. Really, Tom? You should have predicted that, Kevin. I guess so. It's okay. I'm going to get a flinch here. Hold on. Their Zacian's faster than my Torn. Oh, yeah, obviously. No flinch. Are you kidding me? Come on, Dark Pulse. They go for the B-Blade. On my Torn, they knock out my Torn. Oh, this is so unfortunate, man. And they just showed that they could be faster than us because, you know, that's how this turn played out so far. I wish that would have knocked out just so I can eliminate the option of them ally switching again. It's not the case. I could protect because the Bronzong has Levitate and doesn't get the healing from the floor. Oh, but it has lefties. Come on. Oh, that ally switch literally ruined me, dude. Ally switch, why? Do they do it again? Answer to that is most likely. They have like 3 turns left to Trick Room, right? Yeah. So even if I protect, I think I should protect. I know this seems like I'm stalling, but I think I should protect here. I think it's my best option. Body press. Okay, so they're not ally switching. I mean, they could always ally switch. But they might be just confident that they can outspeed me. They look confident. I don't like that. I don't like how confident they look like right now. My guess is if they did set Trick Room, it's because they know that they're not max speed Zacian. And then because I am max speed Zacian, then there's just no chance. They're going body press. They could ally switch again. I think 2 turns left to Trick Room. So theoretically speaking, I should go for the Bronzong here. No matter what. Because if they ally switch, that's good. And if they don't ally switch, I could still potentially win. Assuming that they... No, actually, I don't. If they don't ally switch, I don't win. All they have to do is body press me and they win. So they're not going to ally switch. So I'll just go for Behemoth Blade here just in case I outspeed. Yeah, they just body press again. As they should. That's going to hurt a lot. Do we outspeed? Of course not. Dang, man. Oh, it's so the late game Trick Room, dude. It ruined us. It absolutely ruined us. I felt like we had that game, but apparently we can't beat the Ding Dong. The Ding Dong is too good for the big ice tier thing. They were smart to bring both steel types into Cryogonal, though. GG's. Soul Galio Ogre. The Grimmy and the Dusclops. All right. Well, Urshi goes disgusto hard here. We go Urshi and Torn and kind of be okay. I'm thinking we go Ogre in the back. And then Cryogonal is not a great option, but it can come to this battle. Leave the Zacian behind, bring the Cryogonal. Why the heck not, right? Why the heck not? It's our last battle with Cryogonal for the day. So, let's see if we can get showcased, right? We got 2 wins, 1 loss, unfortunately. Very close loss, but a loss nonetheless. So let's see if we can go even or if we're just going to have to take another win today. They go Grim and... Okay, there's an issue here. Wait, what was Focus Sash? Oh, I'm Focus Sash. There's an issue here. Grims can carry Fake Out, and I think if the Grim is starting the battle off with Fake Out, it probably has Fake Out, which means I'm considering oh no, but it's faking out Torn. It has to fake out Torn, right? Because I could have Taunt. I'm Dynamaxing Torn. I'm predicting the fake out on Torn. I'm predicting the fake out on Torn. See, if I had Covert Cloak, this wouldn't be an issue. I wouldn't have to worry about this. But it is what it is. It is what it is. The fake out has to be on Torn just to stop with the taunt. But I have double dark moves here. Double dark moves with choice band. Come on, fake out. Dang it! I was this close, dude. I was this close. Oh, ally switch. What's the point of that? There's no point to that, right? Right? Okay. E button? What is happening? Hold on. My brain is broken. They have a secondary fake out option now, I guess, but... Ogre? Why, hello. Welcome to the game, Whale. They could always ally switch again, and I guess if they do, they lose their Ogre, so... I'm still doubling into Dusclops. Like, that's my best play, no matter what I do. They do it again. Okay, so I doubled into their ogre now. What is happening? Are you choice locked onto this, Tom? There's no reason to ally switch there. You know I'm going for your Dusclops after last turn. Do I knock out ogre here with choice banded wicked blows? I guess they want to go back into their fake out user. Interesting. Well, there goes their ogre. I'm at a loss here. I'm at a loss for words. Huh. Hi, Solgaleo. I guess they didn't want to go back into their fake out user. Listen, I'm gonna do the exact same thing. I will keep going into this Dusclops until the end of time. No matter what I do, I'm going into this Dusclops spot. They're gonna Dynamax, so be it, right? We still have an ogre in the back. Oh no, did we bring ogre? Yeah, we did bring ogre, right? I completely forgot already, but I think we brought ogre. I think so. Okay, they finally did an ally switch here, which means I should knock out their Dusclops, thankfully. And if they didn't go for my Tauren here, I just Tailwind after this turn, because I just eliminate the option of them Trick Rooming and stuff. Alright. Finally, we got rid of a Dusclops. Now, we'll see who the Solgaleo decides to attack. I guess after 2 failed ally switches, they gave up. Steel Spike onto the Urshifu. I might live that. No, I don't. Unfortunate. It's okay. Oh, it crits me. I think I could have lived that if it didn't crit me, to be entirely honest. Because it was unboosted by weakness policy, so the option of living was there. I don't want my ogre to get fake outed. So I'm going to go into Cryogonal. I don't know why. The Cryogonal's not going to do much here. But I kind of want to stall the Dynamax on this other guy, which I think is a pretty decent option. If I can just stall out the Dynamax and start getting single targeted Hurricanes onto their side of the field, that's kind of all right. I'm going to go for the Freeze Dry. I don't think I have to protect, because even if I protect, I think I still die. No, that's a lie. No, I mean, I will protect. I can't protect on this side, but I will protect on the other side. Do I bother Tailwinding? Do I bother? The Ogre should be faster. I think I Hurricane instead. They're E-button, which means they have Trick somewhere. And they have Fake Out too. Do they Fake Out the right one? They do, unfortunately. Now let's see if they knock out the Tauren or if they just go straight into Cryogonal. Steel Spike, it smells like it's in Cryogonal. Yes, okay, good. We take so much damage, but we live. So that means that their last turn of Dynamax is going to be the next turn of Dynamax, and they are just setting up max Steel Spikes for absolutely no reason, right? They have no reason to set up these Steel Spikes, but they're doing it anyway. So we're just going to go for our stab moves into this Grim, and then let the Ogre deal with the Solgaleo later in the game. Fingers crossed, baby. We have to get rid of this Grim, because I want it to be a single targeted Water Spout. I don't want it to be, you know, spread move, because that's 75% damage that I'm just losing. That's 25% damage I'm just losing for no reason. I don't think I knock out the Grim, though. Fingers crossed. Come on. It's Stab. It's Life Orb. It's 1 HP. Max Lightning. Okay. Wait, that's fine. That's fine. It's not fine because we just learned that they have Max Lightning, and that's not good. But it's fine because it means I can knock out the Grim first, right? And then Water Spout later. Spirit Break, never mind. We don't knock out Grim. Wait, we could lose. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. It's good that the rain is going away now, so that when I bring in my Ogre, I can do Ogre things. I have to live a Wild Charge, and I don't think I do. If there was a way of me knocking out this Grim first, I would be ecstatic, but there just isn't. I might lose this because it's electric terrain on the field and they have Wild Charge, which is a physical electric move that can probably one-shot me. So the other option is, hey, do I go for Ice Beam and try to freeze it? No, I think I have to go for the crit on Water Spout here. I think I have Light Screen. That's GG. Dang, man. So Galio is gonna beat me in the end game? Oh, it's a 2 KO. If I could somehow live this, my O-Pulse knocks out. I get the crit on the Grimmsnarl. That's not the one I needed, though. If I could somehow live this. Oh my goodness, I lived. Oh my goodness, I lived. Hold on, baby. I could try to stall out like the electric terrain turns, but I don't even think that many turns are up. 3 turns left. Okay, yeah. I have to hit this old Bulls. Wish me luck. I hate relying on this, but I connect, baby. That's nice. That is absolutely amazing. Single target ult pulse in the rain. Sayonara, Solgaleo. You should have clicked max quick at least once, but you didn't. You didn't. We're gonna take another dub with CRYOGONAL. That makes 3 wins and 1 loss in this episode for the big ice tier. Anyway, let's go ahead and get you guys that rental code. And here you have the rental code for the CRYOGONAL team. Thank you so much, IronMac404, for posting this team on our Discord and giving me the opportunity to play it. It was a lot of fun. Of course, we could think of a billion different Pokemon that could replace CRYOGONAL, but the point was to have fun with CRYOGONAL. Remember, this was a losing bet, so Alex had to make a team with CRYOGONAL, and I think he did the best job that he could possibly do, right? It doesn't get any cleaner than a Swordfish team with a Bandit Urshifu and a Torn, right? So yeah, CRYOGONAL got to do some things in today's video. It didn't get to appear in every single battle, but it was a cheerleader for most of them. We got a couple of nice KOs. We got to use a Rockfall and a Charizard. Didn't get the KO because it was through Protect, but hey, it still happened. So I think we got to showcase exactly what CRYOGONAL is all about. So if you guys enjoyed today's video, remember to hit the like button down below and subscribe to Pokesports if you haven't done so already, as we get closer and closer to Series 13. Anyway, I'm Kevin, Pokesports. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great night and peace out. Bye-bye.